So, how are you today?
I'm doing good. A very relaxing.
Obviously, I'm a fucking idiot.
Oh
I'm like,
no!
hi.
Hello, what happened?
Uh, I was like, I couldn't. My brain couldn't process that the when they live drop down wasn't down, so I was like clicking on the screaming chamber, trying to get in the
Where?
screaming chamber.
Where?
Like, let me in! Why would it let me? I'm like clicking on live Mador like a goddamn dork. Like, what the fuck?
What you done, Albie?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Control.
Which apparently we don't have any in our lives of.
True. But you see, this is the game where we get to take control. We're gonna do it. It's
Of
happening.
what?
Fuck yeah.
Great question, B. You're gonna find out. I say you, because I've played this game like twice already. I love
Oh.
Control. It's
Oh,
so
it's a-
cool.
So
I
new
have
game?
never seen this game before.
Yeah, new game, yeah.
Yeah, I think like I read an article in Game Informer like years ago when it first came out for it.
So for a little bit of, I guess you could say, funny context, we're playing this because I just played a previous game by Sam Lake, the game that came out before this, called Quantum Break.
Which was awesome.
Oh.
This is the follow-up because legally they can't make another one because Quantum Break didn't sell well. So this
And
is
it
like
does 20%.
So this is kind of the extension of that. So we're gonna be doing Control, and then once Control is done, Alan Wake duology.
Fuck yeah.
Alan Wake 1 and then Alan Wake 2.
Alright, it's still
Also,
something
or,
Sifu. Fuck.
yeah.
Yep, alright, fixed it.
Look, his background is already mesmerizing as fuck. I am staring right in the center, and it is just tripping me out.
Yeah, no. If you enjoyed Kojima, Sam Lake is very much on the same level of like goofy game director with like a very specific like personality about it. But,
Nice.
yeah, no, we're gonna have fun. That's not that's not a certainty, it's a demand. Well, I mean, it's both actually. This will override
Don't
all
you
my
mean an
previous
affirmation?
progress. Yes.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
I doubt that.
Can't be helped.
Says me every time I talk about my interests and dreams.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that
Sounds like my mom.
I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we
Wait a
think
minute.
it's the whole world.
The Federal Bureau of Control.
Have I
The poster.
have seen this game before, but not the whole of this game.
Okay.
Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Shawshank
Prison
Redemption.
Break?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves.
Them? The
The
janitor?
room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
I've known that for
There's a
years,
hole hidden
sweetheart.
behind that poster that leads to the real world.
Yeah, she's
We
talking
all
about
feel
Shawshank,
safe in that room.
but not in the
sometimes-
right way.
Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
Okay, maybe she's
Why
talking
did
about
you
that
bring
one
me
Spanish
here?
horror movie now,
Mm.
where there's ethereal, creepy people beings coming from another hole in the
Hello?
wall, and there's a dead boy who sits at the table
Anyone
and just
here?
drinks milk.
Honestly, sometimes we all just be sitting at the end of the table drinking milk. Can't be helped.
I can't
Prohib-
drink it.
Prohibited
I'm
item
lactose
reminder.
intolerant.
Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart, number 2 pencils. Any objects secured iconic representations of an archetypal concept, examples given a rubber duck, or ketchup bottles. All materials
Wait,
of
what?
Bureau investigations is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately.
What's considered an iconic representation?
Ketchup bottle or rubber ducky. There's a lockdown happening right now.
Would that have to be like a trademarked iconization,
like think of like a
symbol,
Coca-Cola
or...
bottle.
Okay, that's a
Head of
pretty good
research,
example of...
Dr. Casper Darling. Our bureau at work. And the current director, Zachariah Trench.
You know, I have never once in my life met anybody named Zachariah.
I have.
Usually, the closest thing I've heard is Zachary,
Federal
but dude
Bureau
like to
of
be called
Control.
Z.
All these years, I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh yeah, here, look at this. Here's the vending machines. Pistachios!
Pistachios,
Potato chips! Trail mix!
So bland! Oh my
Very generic.
Proteins, fibers. It's very funny because the previous game was like loaded with Microsoft approved advertising. Like your Nissan cars and your Microsoft phones. This is just like anti-advertising. No branding
Like
whatsoever.
It's like they have control over the marketing.
Security order. Oh, let's see. Oh, shoot. Collectibles. Good user interface, you gotta love it. Alright. Security order. A shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill, good luck.
LMAO.
God.
Now
I
that-
love the
Take fast control.
SCP.
True.
R4 reminders.
Hello. As you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them for a number of people. If you need an extension, please request the form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department heads. Dr. Darling, Mrs. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Bureaucracy.
Oh yeah, like a lot of the things that we're gonna be picking up are just like bureaucracy notes. But they're funny.
Bureaucracy.
Hey,
The janitor.
excuse me.
Oh, please look frazzled and crazy.
You are here about the job.
It's Ati the janitor.
Janitor's assistant.
Ati?
Ati.
You need to go to the interview. Go that
The
way
only
to the
Ati
left.
I know is just a
Thanks.
Thai word, I
Elevator
think,
that
and
way.
that's it.
Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, neither you are helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you hallout.
I've done
What
enough night shift
language is
floor
that?
jobs to know it
Finnish.
makes us
I
come off
believe
weird.
that is Finnish.
Ati the janitor is a friendly face. in
Welcome
my
to the
book.
oldest house.
Somebody with no face at
Yeah.
all. Think about
We walked out the way we came in.
face.
Elevator.
Let's go to the interview.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Sure. I forgot this has like an opening thing. Courtney Hope was the secondary protagonist of Control as well. She played a character named Death, who pretended to work for the evil corporation.
Interesting opening.
Mm-hmm.
There, Sam, like,
Yep.
oh, that looked trippy.
Oh no, yeah, everything about this, I thought I wanted you to see this because I knew for a fact you were going to vibe with it like nothing else. It's great.
I love superficial trippy stuff.
True. All right. It's time to
Oh,
take
that's a
control.
good shot.
665.
Did I
Neighbor,
lose you there for a
neighbor of
moment?
the beast.
You know what's
Get
on
used
my
to that
mind.
bit. It's in all of
My
his
baby
games.
brother, Dylan.
Why exactly is
17
that
years
number in
I
all of
don't
his
know why.
games?
He just
665.
likes 665.
Oh, I don't think you picked up the... Yeah, you
Oh,
didn't
here
pick
we
it
go.
up.
Approved terminology reminder. Well, while penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words/phrases to use. In the service of his/her country, regret, proud/pride, will be remembered. Words/phases to avoid. Alaska, scissors,
What?
blood/bleed, loss, apologies/sorry. No
Alaska?
no accountability.
Just Alaska.
Alaska.
What?
See anything
Ouchie.
over here? No, just very dark. Probably. Let me up the brightness a little bit. Like, this game is supposed to be dark, but I don't think it's supposed to be that dark. Hold on a second.
Not necessarily.
So the middle icon is barely visible, and the right icon is clearly visible. Okay. Yep, there we go. Alright. Oh, wow, this is supposed to be way brighter. Okay, yeah, that's much easier to see now. Shit.
So much better.
Mm-hmm. And here's another one.
Huh.
Trench, do not
Do
disturb.
not disturb.
Barbara.
Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench.
Yeah? Nothing from Trench.
Who's them?
Well, let's find out.
God, what opulent fucking copper doors.
And he's
Oh,
dead.
shit, there's a dead body. Wait, he's the only person in here.
The murder weapon? Really?
Nifty gun. Yeah, broadcast with the pyramid/other. Only the director can wield the gun/sword/intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime
Is this
planning
FMV?
program. Come out of
Yep.
that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
Only the director can bind this. This is your ritual/challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place. Where am I?
So it's worth noting that Casper Darling is played
is
by
going
the
on?
real world English voice actor for Alan Wake.
Not.
Not the guy he's modeled off of, though. That's a different person. Alright, let's get the gun.
Gun.
Control the gun/house. Alright, we're it. Hello, Noir. You missed the janitor.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
We are now the guy.
Hit retro game. I want to be the guy.
Oopsies.
I think you jumped in the wrong section there.
Nah, it took a little too long. Service weapon regenerates ammo automatically when not in use. Anyways, this is the board. Hey guys.
It's a
what's up?
giant inverted pyramid.
Yeah. Whoa.
Aim for the head. Watch out for the hole. They are just coming right at you. And of course, these freakazoids have their own means of weapons and ammunition.
Mm-hmm. We're
Fuck
in the
yeah,
astral.
I love
we are literally in the astral plane right now as well.
Oh, yeah.
You will wield the gun / you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming.
Senator Armstrong, what's he doing here?
Trench is voice acted by the late, great James McCaffrey, otherwise known as Max Payne.
The Bureau safe.
We fucking miss you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that?
Did you?
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
See, now I guess
Things
the
have quieted down
the question
outside.
is, if you picked up a
Is it
gun
safe
with a
to go?
50-50 chance of death, would you take the free job it would give you if you did succeed? Oh no.
I am not comfortable
No, that
with
sounds like a
that.
curse. Why would I want a cursed gun?
Can't let this happen.
But I mean, hey, you're the
Yeah,
job. You're the
that's the
director of
tell
an
me.
entire bureau.
Can't let this happen. Can't let this happen.
A bureau of what?
Control.
You can't let this happen. You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you.
You controlled it. Good job.
Horror.
Not entirely, because they just dropped down from the ceiling and nobody's business.
Hiss guards. Also, this is something got pointed out to me when I was watching a replay of this game that I didn't actually notice until recently.
What's that?
Director Jesse Faden. I'm the director now. So now my portrait's everywhere.
Whoa! You literally altered reality with the help of a sentient gun and an inverted pyramid.
Yeah.
Cool!
Great first 20 minutes of video game.
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
And now they're the super hot guys!
Okay.
Well, yeah, they didn't call the ugly line. They called the hot line.
Holy crap, look at that dude just suspended in midair!
Look at all the fucking exploding of particle
Suspended in
effects.
midair! Wait! Look up! They're fucking suspended in midair!
Yeah.
They're just hanging around.
Dude, this is trippy!
Yeah. You haven't even seen the half of it. Let's go to the shelter.
May I ask, what was the relation between this and Alan Wake?
The Federal Bureau of Control is a bureau that is in the same world as Alan Wake.
Document!
It is also loosely implied that Alan Wake himself wrote this place into existence, but that's for later on.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I thought so.
Mm-hmm. That's just a picture of the director.
Isgard.
A Marshall AWE Investigations, for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house
Duluth.
fire before this, Duluth, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of this, sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyways, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum.
Duluth is a moderate port town in Minnesota, on Lake Superior.
Unfortunately, we wanted to do this a little bit more cleanly. I probably should have played Alan Wake 1 before this. But I just really wanted to fucking play Control.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dinner reservations.
Don't hit your ride.
7 p.m. at Chez Ombre.
Dinner.
Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46.
Somebody write that down. If it's underlined, it could possibly come up later.
I mean, I think the better question is why do they need to remind whomever it is that they're doing this for? Is that the wife is like that they're like setting this up for the wife?
It implies he doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hold on a
it
second.
feels like it's for a surprise.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1.
Okay.
Search the room for any altered items or objects of power.
Mm-hmm.
2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room.
Uh-huh.
3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So they're just the SCP.
If
A little
you
bit, yeah.
experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1.
I was hoping it
Release
like, spin,
particles.
like spin around to reveal something else.
2.
Nah.
Carry the altered
Also, yeah,
item
you're
or
fucking. Look at how breakable all this glass is.
Wait for Bureau
Okay,
Breakable
not completely
glass.
breakable. Actually, wait, that's right.
Not enough that you can break through it.
altered items or
Says you.
Easily.
Alright, that's just the way back to the office. This is the woman's restroom. Another document. Executive meeting minutes.
Executive meeting minutes.
Raising
Mind if
costs.
I do this one?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Ew. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. And please come prepared. Thank you for your time.
Very
Even big
important.
bureaucratic offices need to make sure that they don't have black mold lurking in their ceilings.
Oh, that is.
And black coffee in their break room.
By God, they need their coffee.
I'm pretty sure I speak for half of everybody here when I say some people need their morning coffee.
Don't associate with me until I have my coffee.
Me earlier.
Don't talk to
Shut
me
up.
until I have the morning, Dr. Pepper.
Looking into everything in this place.
Urban legends.
Urban legends.
Your enemy.
Urban
Oh.
legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our own media. Our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau made anthology television program. Once the seeds are
Often
sown,
real.
human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs, that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human. There are 2 punctures on the... These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranormal realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. I choose to believe that that the scissors they're referring to can consume human blood. Like it's a pair of vampire scissors.
Like an infuriating melody.
Oh no, I understand that completely.
Over.
There's another one. Here we go.
I'm more focused on the fact that they're actually perpetuating the idea that any kind of innate belief can go ahead and spill over and create this into reality. I dig it.
How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How would you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they need to leave. If their answers seem... Escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. The responses are within acceptable range of deviancy, see the provided scoring sheet. Then, immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. No such thing.
I mean, I guess there isn't. Jesus fuck.
Rager second class Pulaski.
This entire room, man. I mean, not only am I getting SCP vibes, I am getting some serious dark urban fantasy vibes.
Also, credit where credit's due, this game has has some similar ideas to the Backrooms before the Backrooms was like a popular thing.
They did it
Or at least
before it
some
was
sorts
cool.
Of, give me a sec, what is it?
Cleanse
Hold
the
on, I'll take the
control
turn.
point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Chaos controlled. And the room is normal now.
Holy shit.
This
We
house
did it.
is
We
clean.
did it.
Outfits. Oh, I only have this outfit right now. I don't have any drip.
Eh.
Are you with us?
Dripless,
With the Bureau?
maidenless, shelterless even.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm
This looks like the lady from
Sally
D&D
Pope,
movie.
Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
She was Beth in the
Jesse
previous
Faden.
game.
I'm just visiting.
Oh, it's Beth.
I should have
Okay.
lied.
Yep, it's Beth.
Oh shit! You're the new director.
Sure am.
Hold on, we're coming out.
Not sure how you already know that, but okay.
Probably, yeah. Well, I mean, there's max occupancy 6. I mean, that makes it sound like you don't get many visitors.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse.
Fade.
I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm sorry, I'm talking
Obviously.
too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
You
Big
think?
fan.
Trench is dead.
Long time listener.
Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
Oh, he does that.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes,
Yes.
I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Okay.
Okay. You with me? We did it before.
So
Push
ostensibly,
the
I'm
hiss
getting a
out.
lot of analog horror vibes as well.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, like, this place deliberately has a very, like, Cold War 1980s aesthetic because they can't have any, like, modern technology in here. They literally need to control the information that comes in and out of the building because it can have, like, drastic effects. Alright, let's go cleanse this agent.
I feel like this is going to a segment of your head explode.
I was expecting a scanners.
Yeah.
And there she goes.
Oh.
It didn't work.
Well, shit.
The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her
She
why I'm
walks
here.
like she has a stick up her ass.
I'll risk it.
Everybody,
Listen,
that's a very common complaint
the
that a lot
Bureau
of
was
the
involved in an
movements in this are very, like, uncanny,
incident
but
in
also,
my
like, kind of
hometown,
stiff.
Ordinary. 17 years ago.
I'm just saying it
It
because
kinda
she's
works,
she's
though.
walking with a stick
Yeah.
up her ass.
I honestly think, like, I think it helps
I've
as,
been
like, part of
looking
the
for this
general
place for a
aesthetic.
long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already.
Also, in case you missed it, she
I
mentions
can't
she's from the
tell her
town of
about Dylan
Ordinary.
and the rest yet.
Yeah?
I've
She's just
seen
an ordinary-
mentions of an altered world event case dealing with Ordinary.
But she's
You're
far
at
from
Ground Zero
ordinary.
as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time, and very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think
Yeah,
he
so he's a
knows it was
ghost.
coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench
If
would
you'll
know.
recall, the previous game is something
Trench.
called a CRA, a
ghost,
Chronon
or
Resonance
whatever it is.
Amplifier.
He mentioned something called the
So in this
hotline.
case, it's Hadron, which is
Yeah.
the same kind of principle.
Slightly different.
Another object
And it's
of
the
power,
vests,
like
you
gun,
know, like the
an
vests from the
old
previous one that like
Bakelite
prevent you
telephone,
from
a
getting affected by the
direct line of
shit.
communication between the director and the board. Maybe he
At this
can
most,
talk
it's
to you
just
more clearly
Sam
through
Lake
that.
just going ahead and putting this
Trench
here.
has
Hey, I know it's the
years
same
and
thing,
years of
but hear me out.
experience.
Then he
Listen,
just turns
I
around,
know
erases
Microsoft-
the
His.
first word, and rewrites it.
Where is the
Microsoft took the
It's
fun
assuming
away.
Microsoft-
I'm here to bring
Through
back
there.
the
It's
fun.
part of the sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
hotline? Okay, that's my next stop.
We're working on it.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head
Tomasi.
of communications. I
Tomasi?
don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier.
Oh no.
Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
I'm afraid you're legally
Why am I
obligated to be
here?
by the funny gun you picked up.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to
Is that
be
a
part of
chaise
this
lounge?
world.
Something like that.
What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Rip and hiss.
I'd say that's more of a love seed. And it's actually just a wide chair.
It reminds me of that like super uncomfortable chair from the pilot of Regular Show.
This is the most uncomfortable chair I've ever sat in.
Isn't that the phone from Powerpuff Girls?
Yeah.
You never want a phone.
Well, that one had a face.
A phone like this is always bad because if you don't put a dial on a phone, it means that it is not supposed to make outgoing calls.
They should have gotten it
Which
open
means
by
it's
now.
just supposed to receive them, right?
Follow the sign.
Or that calls are being made for you.
Department.
Alright, we have some questions to ask. Origin of the
Okay.
hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I don't know.
Not sure. He said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
Maybe
No.
I brought it
No,
in.
just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
So the oldest house is like an eldritch location then.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is
The
it?
House of Fata Morgana.
This building, the Bureau of Quarters, the oldest house, is
Michael
a
just,
shifting
sorry,
place.
Michelle just slides
You've
into
seen
frame
it.
in the back.
Transcends its physical limits.
Been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't. Which is perfect for us.
Yes,
The work
eldritch
we do
location.
here
Let's
is
fucking go.
essential, but
You can't find it unless
unstable.
you're looking
The
for
Bureau
it.
prefers not to be noticed.
No, you can't
Oh, they
find
do
it
that
if
in,
you are
Strong
looking
walls
for it.
to make sure nothing
Ah,
gets
okay. Well, it's like
I never would have found the
it's like
front
Jack
door.
Sparrow's compass. It takes you where you need
Okay.
to go.
Director Trench.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo.
No, it's more like
maybe.
a ghost in the
See, if
shell.
he was killed by the service weapon, your gun. Maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data.
Sure.
But that's just a
Sure, let's
on
go
my
with
part.
that.
I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Or objects of power.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects
Oh,
of power
boy.
are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
So,
Did
like,
she memorize this?
Euclid or Keter class objects of SCP.
It sounds more like these are like infected items or just weird items.
So altered
Exactly.
items are
what I
altered
said.
items are infected by the astral plane and just do weird things without like being utilizable. Objects of power are items that can be used by somebody who has the ability to weird paranormal artifacts or paranatural artifacts.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss.
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Wow.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Alright, we're going
Just
to the
let me
mailroom
know.
next.
Like I said, though, yeah, just SCPs.
I bet.
Which, there are some fucking weird SCPs out there, man.
There it is again.
Like the teddy bear that
A
makes you
welcome
sprout ears all
message.
over your body.
Be right back.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
It's the hiss!
There's stuff in here though, I want it.
Cool. Super hot.
Travel costs.
Travel costs.
Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lounge.
It says lodge.
Lodge. Accommodations $831, meals $714, gasoline $295, minibar $313. I do wonder if
$300 for the minibar?
Ocean View is going to be found at the in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual.
Is that why the bar tab is over $300?
That is why the bar tab is over $300.
Oh, brother. Also, Ocean View Hotel?
Ocean View Motel.
Yeah, it's in a landlocked state.
Well, they're not sure if it's in a
Ocean View
landlocked state.
Motel.
Ocean View, yeah.
Why does that sound really familiar for some
Well,
reason?
wait, you're near Duluth. I mean, well, they seem to move around a lot. It's a place with ranches. Usually implies the west or the south.
Well, no,
No,
they were going around
I mean,
Nevada
the name
at that point.
Oceanside just sounds
Ah, I
really
see.
familiar.
Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, no, yeah, you know, that ocean front of Nevada.
No, they're just wondering, I think the problem is they have access to the Ocean View. They just don't know where it is.
Ah, I see.
Maybe they just need to stop looking for it and they'll find it.
I mean, that's the thing. They can go inside the building, outside. Anyways, well, we could.
Well, you see, it reminds me of an almost Zen-like parable from Cromartie High School. But go ahead and read this.
Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart: green, stable; yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts; orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts; red, frequent unanticipated building shifts.
So what's that anecdote from Cromartie High you were talking about?
So in the world of Cromartie High, the high school itself, or at least the student body, is ostensibly ruled without teachers because no one is tough enough. The people that run Cromartie High School are the 4 Great Ones, or the Shitano. And the problem of the 4 Great Ones is there's secretly 5 of them. 4 of which who have 4 of which who look like they have like kiss face paint, and a 4th one whose face is painted like famed professional wrestler the Great Muta.
Yo!
Go ahead.
Dead letters.
Oh, can I do this?
Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God. But not the God you know or the ones that anyone knows, a new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt for my car's engine, and the wheels for my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how to on his own. This is just the beginner body, like a baby's, but a machine's instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me with the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God.
God is in the
just a
wired.
Tommy
God is in the
knockers.
wired. God is in the wired.
Yeah, so basically the 4 Great Ones figure out that a great way to surprise yourself with a positive beat is to hide a small packet of money in your house somewhere and then forget about it. So that way later you'll remember, oh, that's where I put that money, and then you'll have free money, and that'll make you feel better. And then they find out that they can't forget about it because they're busy not thinking about it. And also, the reason there's still 5 of them is they're all too tough, and none of them would back down to each other. So there's no way for any of the one to challenge all the others.
Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never came into my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Does a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of a fish. You gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr.
I can't believe it. Big Mouth Billy Bass started singing Straight Outta Compton, and I was aghast. My tender sensibilities. Oh no.
You gotta come get this
They
dumb fish out of this house. It's already started a cursing my wife out and calling her a hoe.
They reprogrammed it, and now it says something about stroking its dick with lotion, and I don't know where it's getting that from because it can't get off the wall.
Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. These letters come to us from various places and times. Gathered by the Postal Service is undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information of circuit connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thanks you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. So the Postal Service just delivers weird mail that people send out about things that they think might be paranatural.
I don't know. I think the flying big mouth Billy Bass with the curse words is actually
I want to believe
paranormal.
that one's real. I think that they should put that in the next Alan Wake game.
You know, I think the same sort of thing happens in an earlier Clive Barker novel, The Great and Secret Show, where this, like, pissy, depressed, like, mailman just keeps reading, like, the dead letters, like, he just keeps going through them, and somehow unlocks dark secrets of the universe, which almost led them to become a dark god of chaos and evil.
Yeah, that sounds about right for the U.S. Postal
Turns out all that you needed was to team up with a Californian-Mexican scientist who does lots of mescaline, who's unlocked a new layer of evolution.
Damn,
Dude,
okay.
I've got to read Clive Barker books.
Also, you might want to be careful because if you do unlock the next layer of evolution, your body might be stolen by a devil that shits magical snakes.
Wait, it shits magical snakes or sheds magical snakes?
A little bit of both, almost. A floppy.
He just said that held the...
Yeah, it had the SSV nuclear launch codes on it.
Not this one, but...
Eh.
A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 36 pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
Wow.
Remember that one that we saw very early on that says, please stop bringing number 2 pencils into the workplace?
I honestly thought that was because you can never know when a crazy person is just going to use a pencil as a weapon.
No, it was because of...
That is a lot of blood.
It was because the nuclear launch codes.
Wait, do me a favor.
Yeah?
No, not look up. Look at the board behind you.
This board? Sure.
Yeah, I want to see this. Welcome to the comms department. Socks and ballerinas.
It's a
acoustic guitar for sale.
It's Miss Minutes.
Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime.
Oh, come on.
Socks
Hey,
and ballerinas.
Just so you know, if you get stuck in this ever-changing panopticon of misery, we're not paying you extra.
Oh, come on! I lost like 5 hours last week because of that.
They have to lock off specific areas of the place.
Dude, those doors are foamed shut.
Yep, you can't go in there anymore. Oh.
That's... Oh!
Huh? Hey, buddy, you alright? I guess he's not.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
Power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
We've launched a cult. Anyways, yeah, the mailroom is trying to fight us now.
Not the room itself, just something in the room at least. Which it's gotta be somewhere.
Alright, got it. Give me.
Oh, of course, it's just this thing.
It's the floppy disk.
I always forget how they used to be that humongous.
Yep.
And that's why they call them
The
floppies.
floppy disk / nuke can be bound to gain launch / telekinesis. Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings?
Damn,
I'm
look at all
not
these
their
cubes.
director. I'm no one's director.
It's like we're in the cube.
Ow!
Gesundheit.
Oh, Gesundheit. That sounded like it hurt.
Ooh. Yeah, that's like one of those ones that uses your whole fucking diaphragm. Your fucking lungs got squished. Launch / align the cube / thingamajig into the hole / slot to advance / score. God, listen to the fucking noise for this.
Breath of the Wild.
Anyway, today we are throwing rocks.
Eat that,
Ability /
bitch.
gift / burden. So, you know, it's like, see, the animations might be kind of stiff on the people, but you can see where the rest of the budget went.
You can definitely see.
Like, the
Watch out for the
environment
edge.
just explodes into fucking particles. His / noise is burrowing into our astral plane / secret base. You must stop / mute them, director. Floppy disk is now bound / delivered.
Cool.
His / antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me find this.
Also wanted to double check. Next week is my movie night, right?
I believe so.
Sick.
Which night?
Next Saturday.
Yeah, that's your movie night.
Dude, why did you just
Have you figured out what your what you'll be showing, Kaneko?
No.
Intriguing.
I do
I'll
appreciate how
figure
if
it
there's, like, if there's like nothing in the immediate vicinity, you just like pull the ground up sometimes. Oh, hello. Where'd you come from?
Just an enemy that spawned in late with heavier set armor. Dude, this game rips.
Oh, but no, yeah, like this is the most fun
Emily said that the
Remedy
hotline
game to
can be reached through
play.
the mail.
Come on.
I think you have to move
There
those
we
out
go.
of
Consecutive kills boost. I like that. Yeah, give me that.
Ooh. Go
Yeah,
for
this
it. Go
Yeah,
for
this
it.
has like a weird like modification upgrade system.
It makes sense. Yeah, my notes.
This isn't even like actually just gibberish. Like there's a full like script for the hiss like chant mantra thing. It doesn't mean anything, but it's like it's designed to just sound weird. Book club. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi. As far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Until You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess. But I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around, almost like a catchphrase, got really annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns, spaceship hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors that go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and converted the entire population using those brainworms, and the space dogfight between those two ace pilots, signed me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story, forget it, by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5.
Dude, I want to read that now. Come on, now I want to read that.
Well, if you're looking for something like that to read, you can always check out the Saga Song of Beaglesaurus.
By God, you can always check out the Saga Song of Beaglesaurus.
Nobody's stopping you. As long as you have internet connectivity, it's possible. And likely. Inevitable, even.
National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns make the public less likely to... So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign, perfectly executed. Doesn't mean we can't stop monitoring, and for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out.
I also looked up Tomasi as an Italian name, meaning son of Thomas.
Yeah. I do realize for the movie night that there are limits, so I will not be recommending anything like Terrifier.
I mean, you can put up Terrifier if you want to.
I may want to, but I know that some people won't be able to stomach that.
I mean, yeah, no, I just think that, like, maybe Rindy wouldn't want to show up to that, but that's about it. But I mean, hey, up to you. But technically speaking, there's no limits, it's just whomever wants to show up there for whatever you're playing will do that. Or depending on time / personal interest.
More or less.
Cold Man. No, it's Cold Man, my mistake.
Also, while I was on the search for different movies to show, I realized there are a fuckload of Puppet Master movies.
There's like 10 of them. Not counting spin-offs.
I know, but why do they always involve Nazis?
Because Nazi is an easy villain because everyone understands what they're about and hates them. And also, it's as easy as affording a costume.
Yeah.
And an arm.
Yeah, you're
It's a combination of cheap heat and easy to fun. And easy storytelling. Hey, who's the bad guy? Hitler. It's that easy. That's all you gotta say.
Last month, our on-site servers
that's
experienced
actually
an
pretty
intrusion
good.
by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file, which contains portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed to be identities of these users. Patrick Stritgens, Rubens Naguria, Arto Kolumaka, Christopher Mills Bowling, Yako Sanin.
Christopher Mills Bowling. Isn't that the guy who plays McLovin?
That is not the same person. These individuals are breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed in a surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending.
They sound like very Finnish names.
Oh no,
They
yeah,
sound very
absolutely.
Scandinavian.
Where do you think Remedy is set up?
I don't know.
Finland.
The more you know.
Martial lockdown distinctions.
We're gonna get down there and it's just gonna be Moomin, but everyone's still gonna be terrified.
This one isn't that one isn't particularly. I'm gonna start rooting out the ones that aren't particularly funny. Oh, they're playing Sarkhan and Tango. Oh, it is, yeah. That is the Heroes Tango. That is a song that is sung by the janitor. Oh god. Oh, pain. Damn. Oh, it's also in Finnish.
Hey!
It is rather funny because if you listen to the lyrics, it directly references the last 3 like major Remedy games. So I think the first set of lyrics is about Alan Wake. The second one is about what's it called? Quantum Break, and the third one is about Jesse.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Actually, this is like 2 minutes long.
Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of
Yeah, we can play
hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today,
Phenomena.
friend of the show,
It's like
Dr.
it's like
Quincy
Phantom
Logan
Pain,
tells
where
his
you,
story.
you don't have codecs anymore. You can just
Thanks.
listen to things.
This
Mhm.
is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
Suspicious.
I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below him. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell.
The smell.
Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick.
Yeah, I want to
checking
be in the
under
corpse
bed
room.
first,
Let's
of
go.
course. No ghosts visited
No.
me. No chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed.
Under the bed.
It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America
I'm pretty sure that happens in JoJo's, and I don't think they ever explain why it happens.
I really like the idea of them just having to be a part of this department that specifically listens to like weird conspiracy theories. And like if you it sounds like kind of probable, you're like write that down. We gotta get someone on that now. That's a strong radio. Holy shit. Ah, thanks for the help. There we go. Control point. Gimme. I love that fucking little overlay effect it does. It's great. Hey, dude. Key card.
This must open the door.
Oh, damn. Oh my god. Bro! What happened to you? I don't think the hiss did that.
By God.
I wonder what's in this room. Looks fun.
That looks like a lovely room of death.
More mail.
Mail.
More men.
Mailman.
It's Tomasi.
Great.
Ah. Ah, shit, my ass.
What, did you get shot?
No, I had a giant boulder chucked at my head and I died instantly.
Weird, I thought that only happened in Stars and Time.
No. No. Alright, let's try that again.
Shabadoo.
Fortunately, we haven't got the air dash yet. rather fun. Ah, fuck! Did not see that guy. I think it's rather funny because, like, for the most part, Remedy pretty much only really sticks to doing third-person shooters, but every one of them plays differently. They've never made the same type of game more than once. Alan Wake 2 doesn't even play like Alan Wake 1. American Nightmare is kind of the same as Alan Wake 1, but there actually are some, like, distinct differences. Well, it's mostly the same, but there's just kind of some distinct differences. For the record, we will not be playing American Nightmare because I'm gonna be honest, that kind of,
What do you mean?
American Nightmare it's like one of those Xbox Live Arcade titles. You know, like it's like, oh, we gotta put that up on Xbox Live. It's looking for like smaller scale titles like indie games, like really hit it big. So like it was kind of like a weird little XXL game where Alan is like stuck in a time loop, etc., etc.
Oh.
It's like kinda canon, but like not canon in a way that matters. So secondary canon, I guess. Tommy, you're really pushing my buttons here. You're really making me push buttons here. Oh, shit. Ah! Fuck! God damn, I do not remember this guy being such a pain in the ass. Yeah, laugh it up.
Does it have?
Okay.
Does it have succinct difficulty selection?
I believe so. No, wait. This game has like it has like a level, like a pseudo leveling system, where it's just like you need to like get gear to make yourself stronger, and then you find more over time, and just kind of keep going.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's like technically a hurricane going through it. I say technically, it sounds like it's dying down a bit, so that's good. That's half worthy. You're gonna be like go offline at some point midway through the thing.
It's gonna be like the Wizard of Oz, where Khan is just sitting at her desk and the whole house is spinning around in big circles. Then it'll land perfectly fine without anything bad happening.
In the background.
Why would I be Dorothy in this scenario?
I mean, to be fair, like, Dorothy actively describes her life in Kansas as being, just horribly gray, just a grayness beyond all things.
Just like modern day Kansas.
Yeah, I don't know, it's just not doing much. And remember, despite them saying that there's no place like home, the books do end with Dorothy literally just moving to Oz and living there forever, being rich and generally famous.
Unlike the movies, where they try to convince that she had a psychotic break, and then they wanted to effectively lobotomize her.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there was a sequel that
Return to Oz was a strange movie.
It has some really cool visuals though.
Very true.
The Rock King is very good. The Troll King? I think it's the Troll King.
The Gnome King.
The Gnome King. The Gnome.
Yeah, and then you had the Wheelers, and those were weird motherfuckers.
Well, it's the tragic parable of the Wheelers, which is, yeah, they do look scary. What do they do?
Roll around.
That's the whole point. Is like even in the book, they're like, what is the point of the Wheelers? Like, are they like, do they do anything? And the answer is just, no, they're just scary, so they can defend their like trees full of. They own like a small copse of trees that like grow lunch pails. Because literally everything grows on trees in Oz.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I thought the Wheelers were trying to win a card game tournament to cure his sister's mysterious illness.
I fucking knew one of you was gonna go there.
Hey, you're my fucking girlfriend, yeah.
He did it, you.
Black eyes. No, it's red eyes. Black dragon. Fuck.
Black Eyes, Red Dragon.
That's right.
Adam.
The Butte summary, AWE 17. Space disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated
No, they had
light
to go to
switch cord.
We call it Butte, not Butt, Montana.
Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agent found no one inside. While searching the closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were recovered at the oldest house. Days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Where the fuck is the one about tea time? Something about golf. Ah, here we go. Hey, Malcolm. Yeah, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. Fuck. By the way, have you heard about the Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trent is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't have heard anything about that, would you? See you on Sunday, Jim. Okay, Jim. Oh, what's
All
this?
right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by
It's
sonic
Havana
weaponry
syndrome.
in the hands of a foreign power.
Sonic
Numerous
weaponry.
personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full
Dude,
recovery.
Havana syndrome is some
Of course,
bullshit.
the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh?
Oh, fuck yeah, I've got my
So,
shutter
let's see
back
something.
up.
Hey, are you still recording this?
Who's still
hotline
fucking
can't be
recording
found
this? Hold on, there's another document here.
Alberto
Tomasi's
Tomasi.
ID. Yeah, that's him. That's Tommy.
Of comms. The hiss got him.
Yeah, he was a cool guy, but they got him. Who's they? I like to share Dunkaroos. Shame. The hotline chamber.
And Dunkaroos before? Like the original Dunkaroos.
Hotline security log. Oh, that's just a picture of Zachariah Trench. All visitors
Alright,
check in. The most recent person was Carol Bishop, a custodian.
I've got my shutter finally working, so I got my movie. We're gonna be doing Late Night with the Devil.
Oh. Hmm. Alright.
What?
They used AI art during that film.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
The law of 3 applies, by the way. So 1, 2, 3!
Have we been
Hey!
here before? No.
This symbol will be relevant
I've
later.
stayed at a lot of roadside motels across
I'm
the
aware
country,
they
on the
used a
road.
little bit of AI art,
Run under
but
the
we can still
radar.
enjoy the scares.
This feels like
I guess.
And
It's
just
just
like-
like...
of them,
The problem is, like,
mm,
it's a slippery
something
slope, you
recognized
know?
from a dream.
It's like, you
Ugh.
give them an inch, eventually they'll take a mile. And they are trying to.
Hello?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyone
Whenever
here?
you do this, it opens up different rooms.
I just heard the story's good and scary. Should I not do it
No,
then?
no, you can do it. It's fine. If you want to, I can
I'm
find
not
one that won't directly support them, considering.
I'm just watching it on Shudder.
I know, but also, like, usually whenever something gets streamed on a service, a little bit of money goes towards whoever made it.
Seriously? That's how that works?
Yep, that's how Netflix makes money. Well, it's how people
He has
make money
A
through
licensing
Netflix.
agreement.
Mm-hmm. Also, this was the Ocean View Motel they were talking about earlier. Pyramid.
Maybe I was thinking Lakeside or something.
So it is worth noting, for future reference, this spiral
Lakeview.
symbol
That's it, Lakeview.
kind of refers to Alan Wake. It'll be brought up more later, not in Alan Wake 1, but 2. I don't know what that symbol is, or that symbol, or that one, or that one. The upside down black pyramid is obviously control, so who knows?
I don't know. I've also seen that symbol in the void.
The void?
That's another horror movie.
Oh. Maybe it's a reference to that.
I'm certain black triangles have an inherently sinister nature in most cultures.
I mean, I don't know, the board seems pretty chill. The hotline / seashell is a transmitter / bridge. Records can call the board / long distance. Complete the astral plane challenge. I love doing these. Actually, that's not entirely true. These are just these are just tutorials, basically. I'm pretty sure I can't kill that thing. Hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities.
Okay, I looked up what you were talking about. They used AI to only make the 1970s style title cards for the presentation show.
Yes, but like... that's still not great, though.
No, it is not.
You know what? Here, like, it's your movie. It's your movie next week. I'll get a version for you. I can understand wanting to watch it, and to be fair, I do too.
It's an object of power.
I just don't want to support them
It
directly.
doesn't
Is what
connect
I'm
to any
trying to
typical
say.
network. A direct
I don't want to
line to the
reward them for
astral
using
plane
AI
and
art,
the
you know.
board. And my hypothesis is
We experimented with,
conditions to other planes of
AI for
existence as
3
well.
still images, feel incredibly fortunate, blah blah blah.
Time to make a phone call.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the
See, yeah,
bureau
this is
as
the only
well as
bureaucracy I
do.
can get behind.
Some even better.
We're just
Darling,
managing weird shit.
Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
Fucking need me to
She
code
sees right
something?
through
Miss
me.
me with that. Hey, we found a
knows I
stapler
don't
that
like
shoots human
relying on
teeth.
people.
Real shit?
The only person you should fail is yourself.
That looks like Mr. Boss.
But things change when you become director.
See, I think it's a really cool movie. I feel like it would be really scary.
Oh yeah, you can show it. Like, it's fine. I'm just... It's just, you know, I'm not particularly fond of the ethics of the situation. My nose is bleeding.
I have it.
Wait, really?
No,
I
in the
can reach
game.
Trench. Well, listen to him.
Oh fuck! Don't scare me
He
like
feels
that.
more like
Nah, I'm fine.
Echo. An echo with...
Oh yeah, that's right.
Still,
We
I
also
didn't think
just...
he was gonna find something else.
No, it's fine. You can watch it. Don't worry, Con. It's alright. The movie's been out for
Really?
a while now.
It
There's
really
not
is
much
that
else you
much
can do
of a-
about it. No, it's not. I have my qualms, is what I'm saying.
No, I understand that, really.
info. I need to get back to Emily.
Plus, there is one other movie I wanted to go ahead and put on there in the back burner if that one didn't go well.
Strongly when I tell them about you.
Which one would that be?
Is it too soon to tell Emily?
Stop motion.
She might be able to
It's
help.
called stop motion?
Yeah, it's called stop motion.
To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operation exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they'll be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us to get certain freedoms and how we operate. Our being here is no accident.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, like, shit, like, hey, the government agency that controls the horrible nightmare things needs money. Shit, send them $1 billion, fuck it. Agent death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He'll be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murphy, Deputy Chief of Communications, FBC.
Hmm.
That must must be
Plus,
kind of
I
a
actually
nightmare,
have-
because it's like, you can't tell your parents about what the job that you're doing, actually.
That's when you go for a very convincing cover story that happens to go ahead and have no loose ends whatsoever.
I mean, the problem is that it's like, you have to have a lot of convincing cover stories after a while. Alright, let's go talk
Just
to
do
Pope.
what I do and sell
I
it.
mean, Pope.
I've had to keep some information from my parents because I had to sign an NDA involving a bunch of stuff when I was doing video game writing.
Well, I
and
mean,
when I
that's
was working
legal.
at
You are semi-legally obligated to do that.
Did you get the hotline?
By dearth of
How-
having done so. And I presume they're also paying you for it. That's usually how those work.
Meh, pretty much, yeah.
Emily, I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Got that hotline thing.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. His
They got him.
Salvador?
He's
It
the head
keeps
of
showing that
security.
effect. What is that?
And Marshall?
The hiss.
Helen Marshall is head of operations.
Like
She's
color out of
top
space.
ex-CIA. She took her rangers
yeah.
and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Typical.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could.
You're
find out
working for
something
the
that help
SCP,
us.
now you've become the SCP. We want to run some tests on you with some D-class personnel.
She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more
Spin.
myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
See, if Beyond Two Souls was more like this, I would have been more on board for it.
I guess that's kind of a comparable point. Anyways, yeah, tests. Phone calls.
Using old 80s, 90s ass computers.
Ought to.
Oh! Why do I not like that noise?
Department of Maintenance. Wheat. Well,
Is
there's
that
a text
wheat?
document there? There's a text document. We can get that. We can pick that up. Yay!
You sounded like ketchup for a second there. Oh god.
As I'm sure you can imagine, maintaining a giant eldritch building is a very complex job.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure it doesn't phase shift out of reality and into something else that looks like reality.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, I thought there was like something else beneath it. Okay, no. All the
Thanks,
same
Emily.
stuff.
Meh.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Hey,
Let
Ben.
me know.
See ya.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing.
Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Oh, that bit from the Best Friends LP from fucking.
And here we have
That bit will
level-ups. We
never
have
not be
unlocks now.
funny to me.
Health. Energy. Melee damage.
Good
Additional
call.
Weapon form slot. Launch damage. Gotta increase that shit.
In person.
Astral constructs. Alright, there's the shotgun.
Ugh, my nose.
Yeah, your nose. Oh no.
Well, with Hurricane Beryl coming in with some rain coming our direction, that means my nose is going waha.
Damn, that shit's-
Atmospheric pressure.
Wow.
Damn, that shit's barreling in, I guess.
Ha!
God damn, the other movie I thought I could go ahead and show isn't on Shudder anymore.
I mean, there's many movies we can find online that may or may not be on Shudder.
Like I
I
said
mean,
before,
what's the flick?
the janitor is a friendly face.
Well, I thought it was on Shudder, but it looks like they removed it.
Well, which one?
Pony.
Hmm?
That he has a pony Walkman.
Does he?
Yeah. It's probably the only thing that they're allowed. It's probably the only music listening thing that they're allowed to bring in because it doesn't have any fucking internet connection.
The janitor domain.
True.
The
I actually have a.
We are now in the janitor's domain.
Reach the override.
Oh man, he actually was cool to you.
Into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe.
Oh god, you've entered the second level of the back rooms.
It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to
They really didn't need to add that many layers to the back rooms.
No. I think it's creepy enough as just the basic way it is. Adding the monsters and the pipes and everything just invited a bunch of people.
That being said, I like the pool rooms. The pool rooms are nice.
And for some reason now there's a heavy emphasis on coconut water? No, like some of the back rooms will just straight up dispense coconut water. I don't get it either. It's just something there.
Guys describes the basic concept. Everything else,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Although I do find some liminal spaces outright terrifying.
I mean, yeah, look at where we're in right now. Shit.
Truth. I mean, this is literally just a business incarnate version of House of Leaves.
A little bit, yeah, actually. I do appreciate that, like, anytime they show you the outside of the oldest house, you don't actually see how, like, tall it is. It's always perceived as being, like, above the clouds in some capacity.
Quite literally, just, it's way more fucking huge on the inside. All I'm expecting now is a dark maze and for somebody to come running out of it.
Oh, you're gonna love the ashtray maze.
Ashtray maze? What's the ashtray maze?
Oh, that's a fun part of the game. Don't worry, we'll get to it.
Oh, it sounds pretty good.
It's my favorite part of any Remedy game.
Don't upsell it too much to me or else I'll get my hopes way too cooked up.
Oh, trust me, I think you'll like it. I would be genuinely surprised if you don't. I'm gonna set your fucking hopes so goddamn high, because I think they should be that high.
Cool! And in return, I'll tell you about an anime that's come out that actually has a trans femme character.
Oh, cool, I love
Which
it.
had Atelier.
Which one?
Oh, yeah, that's right, Which Hat Atelier is coming out, yeah.
Yeah, and the animation for that looks gorgeous. But I'm talking about an anime that has legit seriousness, a bisexual female lead, a gay coming to terms with his own gayness male lead, and a trans femme character.
And which one is this?
It's something... Hang on, I put it on my watch list on Crunchyroll. It is on Crunchyroll. I have
I know.
Check this out.
I know what
don't
it is.
say it. I want to say it first.
Alright.
I thought you were going to recommend Shiko no Kono no Tan.
I have not found that on Crunchyroll yet. I want to see it. Here it is. I found it. Okay, write this down. It's called Senpai is an Otokonoko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, femboy.
Yeah, B knows it. B knows it.
Yeah.
It's a picture of himself on his fucking room.
Yeah, Senpai is an Otokonoko.
Here's
It
the
is.
janitor.
First episode is amazing. Everybody within the sound of my voice, check this anime out.
Congratulations. Yippee.
It is beautiful.
It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that. Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, We need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
It's just around the corner.
Yanni the Janitor.
But first, we need to get you working.
I am
Very
Yanni,
small
the
couple
janitor.
of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you
He
I'm
can
not
read her
the
mind.
yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside
Perkele.
is starting to feel the
It's essentially like goddamn.
The situation
Oh,
needs to be
oh,
fixed.
fuck, I just swore and finished.
Literally
oh, fuck, I
damn.
just swore and finished.
Perkala.
We all disappear like a fart in
Perkele.
Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation.
He's going on vacation
The works
afterwards.
on the task board here. You can do later.
It's always that, or they're always 2 weeks away from retirement.
Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at
Don't you dare cancel
You'll
Ati's
take care of
vacation.
it, and soon this crisis is gonna be
Hell no,
last
that
week
man
this
works
year.
hard for his money.
You better go now.
So hard,
you
honey,
don't
honey.
have to run with your head
Give
as a
him his
dirt leg.
fucking money and his
The door in the
vacation.
back leads to the plant.
And slap on an extra week because he had to clean up the bathrooms because of that one incident at Mardi Gras.
So it is rather funny because like I believe the name Ati in like Finnish folklore is like the god of the sea. So they made him the janitor naturally. What a mess.
Burn the trash!
Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire.
Burn the trash! Burn the
Burn
trash!
it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Sure thing, buddy. I love Ati.
I love this guy. He's this quirky guy. I love him. I love dudes like this.
It's always been a very that's always been a trope I'm very fond of. It's just like the janitor being this like cool, like reliable guy who just like speaks weird, but he's like you know he's on the level.
Director's duty.
Yeah, support those working class citizens.
Mm-hmm.
Better kill it. Whoa. Eh? There we go. Yeah. had to go goblin mode there for a second.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Dangerous out here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
I guess it's just the way you said Perkele, and it just made me lose my shit. I'm a giggly bitch.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish!
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure. Ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden. Ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power
They
plant.
had him record like him
rumbling
breathing
metal thing.
into his microphone.
Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
It looks like that
No,
Chad
a few
dude
days
who
ago,
looks like
before
Will
everything went to
Poulter.
hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat.
I was gonna say,
He was
he
ranting
seems
about
like a discount
vulnerabilities and how
Benedict
he only had
Cumberbatch a little
one
bit.
large-scale HRA, but that
He
he
look,
needed
and
it
you know what? He
somewhere
looks
else.
like Donald Gleason.
At least he gave us these personal
I
HRAs
can
before
see
he left.
it. And he's even got
Hey,
the
did I
butt
mention that he
chin
was tearing
going.
his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss
What?
was coming.
Darling was going
Listen,
crazy
I
and
love
taking
playing
off
20
all of his
questions as much as
clothes
the
and
next
tearing
guy, but
through
we
the
have
bureau.
got to get the water and electrical systems repaired.
You know, there's
before
actually an
this baby
SCP
blows.
character who did
I'll
that
have my
once.
guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it.
He also
You
did
stay
a
and
lot
keep
of
the hiss
crazy
away from the
things.
plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy.
Okay.
Listen, the radios aren't working, so if you
We're
find
calling
my
him?
boss Salvador
Alright.
out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm
Hey,
sure
just let the dude
will
what he
have one
wants.
by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him. He sure has a lot of faith in his boss. Try to stay alive.
Alright, let's go see what's up. We gotta go fix the pumps and the energy converters. And also burn all the trash. But that's later on. We got the hell
Yeah, but you still gotta burn the trash.
Yeah. Oh no, that had explosives on it. Anyways. Shotgun. You see, the benefit about the piss working like they do is that they literally explode into a mist when you shoot them with the shotgun.
It's crazy.
Fucking hiss.
I don't think I needed to come up here. Where are we going to go? Oh yeah, I gotta go to the energy converters.
Oh, crazy. I pray to God I don't have a rock on my head, too.
I'm curious, did you have to like go into work today with all the weather shit happening?
Yes, because it's not supposed to hit till like Monday, and I don't know what's gonna go on Monday, depends.
Damn. I was gonna say you had some kind of question about Australia. Oh no.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
wasted.
I do like Dawn Troll thus far, but I do have some qualms about it. I'm qualmed.
Wow.
I have some issues with the writing.
Ugh, I remade that movie. Gross.
That being said, one issue I don't have problems with is Whoop Lamont. Love her. She's great.
Is she?
She's goofy. She's gonna be the Hokage. Believe it. You think I'm exaggerating, but no, that's her whole fucking onus. Yeah, they really gotta load those textures in a little bit faster. My computer's too fast. Or too slow. Depending, I guess. That was just supposed to look like that? Anyways. What was that document I got? Let's see. Records. Examination of Paranormal Topics Threshold. The old house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain in question, we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a frequency, different from our own. When the frequencies match, the threshold will manifest, and the oldest house acts as others theorize that thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our connection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe that Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes in those who learn of it so it is actively denied. Oh, this is Blackrock Processing. We ain't gotta go here yet. This is the wrong room. This is the wrong room.
Is it bad if in my head when you said threshold I'm just now thinking of the Scott Pilgrim song?
I'm hearing voices, animal noises, the creme de la creme. I'm reaching my threshold, staring at the finish line. My body's stupid, stereo putrid.
Good job,
Spit it on
man.
me, music in the raw sewage. I'm getting to it, Adi! Yada 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 yada. Oh yeah, that's right, we have to connect the cube. That's actually fun to work with when you don't have a telekinesis power-up.
It's fried up. You need to fix up before the old twin place inside the plant has a shit fit.
Plant has a shit fit.
Damn it! Now it's stuck in my head.
Well, just wait until you hear the in-house band. That's not even an exaggeration. What is it? Sam Lakes is a very good friend of a group of a music group called Poets of the Fall, and they have an in-universe band called the Old Gods of Asgard.
Dude, that is a sick name for a band.
If you're curious why Sam Lake and the boys are doing a funny dance on stream during the Game Awards, they were the ones supplying the music.
Nice. Oh, holy shit! Okay, yeah, screw Late Night with the Devil. I found the movie I really wanted to show for Saturday.
Oh, there we go.
Which is?
Cube.
Cube? Yeah, sure, I like Cube.
Oh, it's Cube. I
sounds
saw
cool.
classic. Yes.
Yeah, I love indie films. I love Canadian horror films. It's a double win.
I love six-sided things.
Nice shooting, Tex.
I tried. Unlike him, fuck.
And I can just watch Late Night with the Devil on my own time and then go ahead and precariously pick apart the pieces that I want and love about it and destroy it for having AI art later.
True.
Plus, at least it's not exactly my third rank. My third pick. Because I don't think anybody would have been there for that one.
Which one would that be?
I'm assuming it's
Skin'em.
Terrifier. Oh, Skinamarink?
Skinamarink.
I mean, I probably would have watched Skinamarink. I reckon it's a very, strange film, though. Damn, they had to fucking work to get that goddamn dolly. Oh.
Splatter zone! Just evaporated into rainbow piss.
This is generally my favorite telekinesis ability in any game. That's good. That's
Because
wild,
it evaporates everything into rainbow piss.
Oh, no, I mean, the hiss. Look, the hiss explosions are one thing, but no, just like the sound design of it.
Oh, because it sounds like the...
It's not even like it's like being like carefully picked up. Like it's like you're just like you're grabbing it with like a paranormal force, or a paranatural force rather. Upcoming game
Super
reminder.
cool,
Next game is
Next
Wednesday
game is
at
Wednesday at 8.
usual
Usual
spot.
spot. Hazard
Hazard.
owes me $20. Sorry, you can continue.
Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson, spinning for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Heps and Stahl's turn. Remus. Your dog.
Yeah.
That's right, we have to go to the, control room. No, we don't have to go there yet, actually. No, we have to look for... Wherever the fuck are we going again? Coolant pumps. Oh, the pumps are over there.
Ah.
The janitor.
Convenient map overlay, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's very nice.
I like how it's set up. It looks
Very straightforward.
It's in line with a lot of the maps you see around the general area.
Mhm.
Cool. Damn, what is it with this fucking game taking so long to load up the textures? Look at fucking Jesse. Jesus.
That I've got nothing on. I think there was
Jesse's got a
something
fucking
about
rubber face.
review too.
Orange peel. I wonder if it's going on DirectX 12 instead of DirectX 11. That actually might be it. Oh Oh no, that's right. After this, I have a new slew of gacha characters to show you because Endless Zone Zero came out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's one that I'm very fond of. Unfortunately, I haven't got him yet, and I'm very upset about it. Astral constructs. Oh, that's right. I can get speed. Speed. Bro, who's fucking screeching at me? I was gonna say hissing, but that's not quite right. I'll try out the DirectX version next time, because it's taking a real long time to load in the textures. Oh, hey, dude! Jesus.
Just have to grab an ice cream cone.
I got a jump scare. Okay, where the fuck is the elevator? There's the elevator. The elevator is locked. Oh, I have to go through that way. Okay. Yepsies. That's almost definitely more than the first time that's happened to me.
Itching for some real action.
Why didn't... There was just some enemies right there. You could have just shot them with your fucking World War II gun. World War I gun?
Just their gun in general.
Yeah. Ah, my bones. Discharge, more like discharged. Alright, let's see. Yep, there we go. Power plant's this way.
Oh, gee. Well,
Hello, Mel? No, yeah, no.
oh.
Mellium and Mellium. For those of you maybe who are watching and heard that and went, hey, whatever happened to finishing Fado? The answer is, I don't know. Maybe someday?
We'll get there.
Eh.
Right now, a lot's happening with all of our lives.
True. A lot's just kind of happening with life. It's not great. Also, to be fair, we did start a lot of the VN stuff during the pandemic and didn't take a break immediately after doing the one that took us a year to finish.
Yeah, we kind of burnt ourselves out on all of that.
But I do want to do some smaller scale stuff. That's why I like Stars in Time a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a banger we're bringing, isn't it?
What is that?
Probably
Radio.
Fennec.
Maybe it'll kill the video star.
I crashed.
No,
Did
that's the
Ati
wrong way
barrels full of hazardous
around.
biological material. Looks like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
By the way, if it sounds like the furnace is screaming, that's because it is.
Why is ice cream so good?
It's good cream.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher for parakinesiology.
Come here, come here, come here.
Come here. Oh, get that puppy. Get that puppy.
Refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked,
I didn't hear
and there's
anything.
no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat?
The souls of the innocent.
I'll try to find some volunteers.
A bagel. Now! Two bagel.
Because that would absolutely work right there.
Why did you feed people into the furnace? It asked me to. Did it prevent something bad happening? Yes? Okay, you're fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just notify their families. Mailtube complaint. Hey, Bozer. Get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. That the receipts probably got lost in the mail tube because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery. That if I don't know the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes that they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. You piece of shit.
See, that is a very reasonable complaint about your business being in an Eldritch location. That is a solid complaint.
I can't speak in Finnish, I'm sorry. I ain't got the fins, nor the niche. Apparently I'm part Welsh, though.
Cool.
Not the reaction I would have had, but alright.
Well, I always think it's cool when you learn something new about your family or your generations.
More furnace into the pile.
Dump in the trash, it just meant all those boxes that are in front of it.
No, I gotta get rid of the toxic waste, specifically.
Oh, that trash.
Yes. I mean, like, you know, honestly, like, if there's an SCP that can, like, actually just, like, trash something without there being, like, any actual consequences, like, that'd be great. Just toss out anything, fuck it. No environmental issues.
I don't think an SCP like that exists from what I've read. There is one SCP that ages everything into dust.
Fun.
Although it's usually connected to an old man who travels naked through other dimensions.
Crazy. Must be Ati's cousin or something.
That's all of them.
What a mess. Okay, let's see. Missions. Yeah, coolant pumps. There we go. There we go. Map. Things always bug me about this game's camera because it's like just above like the center of her back, which is usually where these kind of cameras go. Like, it makes her feel like she's so much smaller compared to everything else. Which is kind of cool. In a weird way.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Shit's about to fucking blow. Whoa! Men.
Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
Yeah, buddy.
Good to know.
I'm glad we got that spoon ready.
You know, I've got a really good question. Whatever happened to that SCP game that everybody said was coming out soon?
There's been like a couple SCP games that have been coming out soon. It helps that SCP is like an open property, which means that, like, you know, people can just kind of make whatever they need to for free.
Shit. What now?
All the pipes
My
are
old enemy, the Glock,
Hmm.
is blocking the
the
pipes.
clog.
You need to deal with that. He's very...
What the fuck is that?
It's the clog.
It looks like a...
Yeah, it's killed me. I've been killed by the goo. Don't you hate when that happens?
I was gonna say something different, but...
It's my old enemy, the clog. The clog! And the furnace that yells at you. Feed me, Seymour.
No. You gotta put a little more sass into that. You go, feed me, Seymour. Like that.
I think you got it. This is the wrong way.
What do you mean?
No, I think you're good. I don't think that was on the nose.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, sounded pretty good. Mm.
I didn't mean to make it sound like it.
It's an impression. That's
Yeah.
literally the only reason you make it.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I feel like I didn't have the settings like specifically on like the highest possible settings before. What if I set it to medium instead? And maybe that fixes it? I don't know. Turn the motion blur off. Ew. Huh. Wait, really? Huh.
We need to fix this thing.
Setting the quality lower makes the textures load in normal. All right.
Maybe it's just an issue itself with the game?
Probably. Man, nothing really looks different actually, so I'm not gonna complain.
No, not really.
Alright, there's one. Oh, combat.
Not air combat.
Citizen. Oh, God. I'm also excited for tomorrow. I get to dog sit.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Which it's gonna be literally 8 hours of me with sweet small puppies.
8 hours of dogs doesn't sound exhausting or tiring at all.
No, it actually sounds really fun.
Especially when they're all really young.
I feel like we're talking about two different levels of difficulty here.
Look, Con, life comes at me a little bit harder than others. If you're excited about the dog, that's fine. But I feel like if I was in a room with a bunch of puppies for 8 hours, I'd be like, oh God, after like hour 1.
When I say puppies, I usually just mean general dogs.
Okay, if they're like older dogs and they're more relaxed, that's fine. But like if you're contesting with like fucking little kitties, that won't be a problem.
Seriously, that stuff on there looks like...
Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
She said it for you, see?
Ew. Ew!
It's the clog.
Clog of what?
I don't even remember you haven't had to deal with a clog before.
I was the one my parents turned to help fix the clogs.
See, you know what this is like.
Yeah, but I never had to shoot any kind of glowing laser beam balls for it.
I'm gonna be honest, those are like weird. They look like little bits. They're poop zits.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not great.
No, no part of it is great.
Gil.
I pray it's just sentient mud.
I don't recall if they ever actually like fully explain what the clog is, other than it's the clog. That's kind of that's the fun of having an SCP game. You can just make crazy shit without really having to elaborate much on what it is or how it works.
Is that supposed to be a pun?
Is it?
Crazy shit?
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Hooray,
Well,
for once it wasn't.
Listen, you know my dialect. I throw in expletives like a fucking like Santa eats cookies. You just can't stop doing it. It's like house to house.
In my case, it's either talking complete and utter nonsense or coming up with irreconcilable puns on the fly.
Irreconcilable like what? Like a pun you can't forgive?
Yes.
How dare you? My grandma was killed by puns.
And that just leads me into going into now ever since Justin Timberlake got arrested for his DUI, my youngest sister just keeps going off and saying, yeah, this is gonna ruin the tour. What tour?
The world tour.
She's just taken the idea that Justin Timberlake got arrested and ran with it. Which, this kid is 16, obsessed with TMNT and Sonic the Hedgehog. She will take anything and run with it.
Wow. Actually born in the wrong era. 2 generations too late. Actually, that's not true. I found that you can literally get into Sonic at any generation. And you'll somehow just have, like, the same consistent effect, where if you tip over too far, inevitably you'll make an OC.
Yeah, that's pretty much the exact thing that she's gone through, yeah. The only difference is she hasn't made an OC yet.
Give it some time. Better she just made one and didn't actually tell you.
No, she just enjoys playing the
Look,
games.
I got a gun!
Oh, fuck. Like, she got Sonic... Like, this is the true story. She got Sonic 06 because she knew it was bad and still wanted to play it anyway. I have recorded videos of her playing Sonic 06 on my PS3.
Look,
And that is the only time she's ever touched that game.
This might sound like a strange opinion, but I think people should play bad video games sometimes.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Not every game you play should be a winner.
Second verse, same as the first. Why do you think I love DMC2 so much?
That's a interesting that's the game where it's that's a different thing, if I'm gonna be honest.
What do you mean?
I don't think that's comparable. That's not the kind of bad game I'm talking about.
Okay, then Balan Wonderworld.
Okay, now you're kind of getting there.
What were you thinking?
No, like that's like that's a good way to phrase it.
Because if you say the guy game, then you're taking it too far.
No, that's not at all what I'm referring to. Also, I'm gonna be
Thank
honest.
you.
I just say that because I don't think I think like there's a tipping over point where like bad games can still be kind of enjoyable to play in a weird sense. I don't feel that way about DMC2 at all. Balan Wonderworld, maybe. I don't know.
Nani Kore?
Not Renee. Fuck. Why do I keep doing that? B.
LMAO. Sorry. Yes. What's up?
My treasured friend B. Have
Hi.
you ever played a bad game that you enjoyed?
Just not right for her, Rindy, right?
Like,
You know what? That's fair.
I feel like the answer is yes, but then like, are we talking like bad gameplay or like?
Like it's just like from like a technical, just like some kind of standpoint. The game probably is. Actually, no, you have. You played it. We played Rule of Rose. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Rule of Rose isn't a bad. Rule of Rose isn't a bad game.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it kind of is.
As a game, yeah, like the story is amazing, but the game, yeah.
The Dragon Guard 3 actually.
Great story, but the controls are shit.
I mean, like, the thing is that, like, Dragon Guard 3, like, from a fundamental standpoint, is just kind of like a Musou game, which is like, that's more or less just a thing that, like, that's a type of gameplay you either like or you don't. The problem is that Dragon Guard 3 is a game that requires you to not own a PlayStation 3 and to instead be able to emulate it on a PC. Because it doesn't work good on the system it was made for, technically.
And I know you're telling the truth on that, because I've seen you play it on the emulator.
Yeah, no, PS3 version? Oof, rough as fucking shit.
Then I'm gonna blame the port on that one.
15 frames on a good day. Now, I'm gonna blame the PS3 on that one. PS3 fucking sucked to develop for, actually.
Still not getting rid of mine, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there's still some games that are trapped on there.
Looking at you, Tales of Zilla 2.
I mean, shit. Fucking remember the goddamn MGS4 stream?
Those shadows were trying to escape.
I'll never get over the day where it entered a cutscene and the goddamn suit just became, like, complete white. Never mind, it's fucking... The quality, the textures are taking forever to load in again. What the fuck? Is there a memory leak? Is this game bjorked? What did it? Sam Lake, what did you do? Sammy, come on.
He knows.
Damn it. Maybe it's just the DirectX 12 version? I'm willing to blame it on that. I don't think this is the way I have to go. I have to be in the NSC control room, but I don't know. Is it in the mushroom zone? Alright.
Yep, you're supposed to be in the mushrooms.
The mushrooms hurt.
The mushrooms are the living organisms. They will control your body and use you as food for the spores.
Oh, yeah, the control room actually is this way. Oh, I guess I was supposed to do this part second, actually. Alrighty.
Okay, so in here and then the mushrooms.
Yeah, that reminds me of the most consistent beef that I ever have against Nintendo. Is that they don't like releasing any of their old Pokemon games.
They really don't, for some reason.
Like, I get the mentality, it's like, no, we want you to play the new thing, but I'm gonna be real. If somebody's looking to buy the old versions, they've probably already bought the most recent Pokemon game. And, like, it would cost you next to nothing to just emulate a version of it on the Switch or some shit. The Switch has a touchscreen. I just want to play Heart Gold again. on a legally purchased copy on a system.
I want to play it for the first time.
Yeah.
My sisters let me borrow a copy, but I didn't get to play it because I was too busy with college. Then when I finally got around to get time for it, they took the copy back. My younger sisters have a problem with video game porting.
To R to switch the perspectives.
Still, I think it'd be awesome if they could go ahead and re-release some of those older titles.
Whoa, Luigi's Mansion 2 for $60 upon you.
What about the original Luigi's Mansion?
That's on the 3DS, motherfucker! That or you have to buy a GameCube.
And what about Pokemon Crystal? What about Crystal?
I mean, actually, so they actually did end up re-releasing that one. You can get that on the. Well, you could get that on the 3DS eShop. They stopped fucking with the 3DS eShop. They just fucking removed it. You can't buy games on there anymore.
Boo!
Forces contain.
Also, PlayStation, I need you to listen to me and listen to my worries, PlayStation, alright? I bought a bunch of PS1 classic games on my Vita. My Vita no longer works. I need a way to access them. You did that for, like, Legend of Legacy? Can you do that for, like, Parasite Eve and Tronbon? Because, like, I want to play Tronbon. I own it on my Vita, but I can't play it anymore because it's broke. It's broken. You're not gonna fix it because you don't care about the Vita anymore.
The other sector should be open now.
How dare they do this to me?
Emily why I'm here.
I'll admit, I can still play those on my PS3.
You should get to know each
I'll never
other.
forgive.
Thank God.
I'll never forgive Sony for doing proprietary SD cards for their fucking shit-ass handheld. What the fuck were they thinking? Wait.
I want to know what the fuck is up with the hardware after
What
you...
were they thinking?
Business!
If we make people buy an expensive proprietary SD card, we'll make more money. This definitely won't hamper the sales of our incredibly niche console.
But sir, what if these consoles end up breaking down on within the users within a year?
Fuck it.
We ball.
Fuck it, we ball. They're just doing like the low tier god pose.
Jesse, you made it.
Jesse,
and
you
lifted
made
the
it.
internal lockdown.
Oh wow.
Let's talk.
Jesse, your girl.
Yes, of course.
Damn, look at all these old men. The first
Prior,
one. I'm the first woman in office. Let's go.
Prior directors?
Hillary Clinton could never.
Listen,
Oh.
Emily, our textures, Emily. Help,
Oh my god.
textures!
Oh my god.
Why is it doing this? Emily, help me.
I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found
Look at the baby's butt.
Please,
It's so
I
smooth.
need you to gain definition. You look like a fucked up version of Aang.
Oh, she looks so
Oh my
managed
god.
without the textures.
Textures,
So
please.
magic.
Textures. Okay, the eyes
Oh.
are good. Never mind.
Manic. Oh my god, it looks like a
Stop
pair of
looking.
lips holding
You
a
know
nipple.
what she? No. You know who she looked like though?
Oh my god.
Handsome Squidward.
Oh no! Please load! Why are you taking so long to load? Sam, please!
Oh my
We
god.
managed to turn the projector off.
Oh, it's
Oh yeah,
so
that's right.
funny.
So they found a projector that opened up gateways into alternate realities.
After that, your people came.
That's both cool and terrifying as fuck. Please go on.
I ran away.
I think we're having an alternate world
Oh
event.
my God,
We're having a
I
fucking
forgot
alternate world event
there.
happening right now. Oh god.
I left them behind.
Bureau
Yeah, the
agents
world
took
is.
your
Wait,
brother.
what the fuck?
Yes.
Her eyeball was visible through her
We covered
eyelid.
it up.
Oh no.
Did you see that?
No one.
Her eyeball was visible through her eyelid for a second.
I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever
This
since.
is deteriorating like a skid out of fucking Gumball.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You're right.
They're gonna turn the T-posing models. Oh god.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved.
Wow.
A large
Are
area
they involved in removing all the definition from
The
this
case
room?
hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's
Please,
still there.
it's so smooth. Please, no!
Can you tell me more
Ah,
about this?
just
Stop closing in on
missing-
it.
This is missing the General Hospital set.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head.
So yeah, the weird
Ma'am.
spirals and
She
stuff
let
is
me
a thing.
I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star.
Polaris?
Polaris.
Does Polaris know about
The North
this?
Star.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If she got you
I'm the
in
fist
here
of
in
it.
spite of the lockdown,
You know, the funny
she's
thing is, it's not the Fist of the North Star. It's the Fist of the
which
Big
may
Dipper.
help explain your test results.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing
I'm
the
gonna
database,
exercise
I
my
found two
fist if this
matches
doesn't
in
get
Darling's old
textured
classified
soon.
files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes.
Seriously, look at her fucking
referring to a prime
face.
candidate for a potential
What's
future
wrong with
bureau
your
director.
face?
This was
Wrong
like
with her
years ago.
face?
Yeah, what's wrong with her face?
Is that Dylan?
Oh god.
What's wrong with your eyes? It looks
Other
like two
match is on
sets of
something
lips
called
holding
Hedron,
eyeballs.
which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow.
Hedron.
All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after
Please stop focusing on their
How
faces.
can
I
I
know
get
it's
to
the
the
art
research
style, but you're killing me here.
Use my key card. The sector elevator will take you
You're
there.
killing us. Oh god, it's out of focus whenever they come too close to the fucking camera.
Oh, okay.
Marshall is the next
Oh, thank God, pre-rendered video.
What Emily told
Maybe
me
it'll fix
about
itself when it gets
ordinary light
back.
powers being connected to things in the
Do
Bureau's
these count as
past.
textures?
I am so close to something.
Hey, there's texture.
Do you feel it?
Can you feel it?
Something's coming.
Shit.
Can you feel the storm?
Oh, what?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Sure,
You ain't got no
Audie.
neck.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Wait,
something.
zoom in. Zoom in.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Zoom in hands.
Oh my god.
Nope.
No.
Here, hold on a second. I have an idea. I know there's not that much time left, but it will not take that long to reload the game. Hold on. God.
Oh god, my neck.
What? I think I actually remember this happening when I tried playing this a while ago. Alright.
So the same thing happened then?
Yeah, I just forgot about it beforehand. So yeah, this is the DirectX 11 version, which does not support ray tracing, but I don't care. I don't fucking use that shit anyway.
Ray tracing?
Yeah, ray tracing.
Ray tracing.
Who is
What
Ray
exactly
and
does
why
ray
why
tracing
why
do
do they
exactly?
keep tracing? The very fun and simple answer is that it's just real-time reflections on surfaces, which is a very distinct way of saying it just makes things look a little bit prettier, but also it like annihilates your performance.
Okay.
Okay, it's still smooth. Wasn't expecting it to still be smooth, I'm gonna be honest.
It looks like plastic models.
Oh wait, no, hold on a second. Okay, we're good.
No, we're good.
Coming
Alright,
in.
it loaded
Coming
back
in.
in.
Coming in.
Clean.
The situation's getting worse.
Situation's getting worse. Let's see.
Maybe increase your health.
You know, I'm gonna start to keep throwing stuff, actually. Yeah, we're gonna keep throwing stuff, actually. I'm gonna pick up rocks, and I'm gonna throw them really hard.
Because it's satisfying.
It's very satisfying.
You don't think Darling...
Let's see. So we need to go to research and parapsychology. We'll do that
Old
for a
Boys
bit.
Club. God. Fucking.
I love hammers in hallways.
sorry.
My beloved.
But I hate it whenever people refer to it as the Old Boys Club or the Good Old Boys or something like that. It just feels disgusting now.
Look, the only version
It
of
usually implies people that keep secrets.
the only version of boys being boys that I subscribe to is when they do really dumb stuff that they kind of survive. Hopefully unaltered.
Like Jackass?
Like Jackass. They're only harming themselves. You know what? That's fine by me. But like
And
not in a way
usually
that
it's
would
under the-
probably not in a way that would inherently kill them, I guess the best way to describe it would be.
No, just in a way that's either humiliating and or completely funny.
Yeah.
Or stuff that could work in theory. Like those Sandbelt rocket shoes.
Mm-hmm. You see, believe it or not, I can get behind the idea of Jackass. I can't get behind, like, one of the very specific aspects of it, where it's like when they do, like, those, like, in-person skits, where they're, like, fucking with people who aren't in on the bit. I've never been able to fuck with that.
I don't fuck with that either. That just brings me back to the first movie and the very first skit exactly, whenever they have the rent-a-car situation. I've always wanted to know what happened after that. Just, did they apologize to the guy? Did they pay for the rent-a-car? Or did they just say, we'll write you a check when the movie comes out?
The only one I kind of approve of is like the only version of that I approve of is Nathan For You, because like he walks in there and he's like, yeah, no, I'm here to help out. Don't worry, I got some ideas. So there's a degree of consent to it because they're signing up for it a little bit.
For You.
You don't know about Nathan For You? Oh, it's funny. Nathan Fielder is a comedian who decided to step in to help out with various local businesses that were suffering, and then he tries out outlandish things to help their business without necessarily fully disclosing them. I think one of my favorite examples is when they fucked with like Best Buy's price matching system by setting all the TVs at like the local TV stores placed to $1 so they could walk into Best Buy, price match it, and then clear out the entire stock of TVs. But thing is, they had to make sure it was like a publicly available thing that people could get to. So what they did was they took all the TVs, put them in like a tiny little room in the back, required that everybody who go there be in a formal dress code, so like a suit and tie, and then they had to crawl through an exceedingly small space, and then once they got through there, there's only one last door that led right into the TV room. The only problem is that inside of the TV room was a live alligator.
Like for real,
like a real actual live alligator.
I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So
fuck it. If I had to go ahead and crawl through all that, I'd go ahead and walk past an alligator to get that fucking $1 TV.
Anyway,
I'm doing
I've been
that
here
shit.
for 24 years now. I've always been here, and through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries. Authored studies of grave importance.
They did make sure there was someone nearby to go ahead and wrangle the alligator, right?
It was probably like
And that's how little we truly
Oh,
know.
thank fuck.
Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality.
Because once those
and to
dudes
make
get
the
a
world
hold of
proud.
you, they will never let go.
So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Man, I don't know, Casper. Like, a lot of bad
Research
stuff's
sector,
been
huh?
happening.
Home of
But I've been able to
Bureau's
handle
mad
it. I just haven't
scientists.
read the manual yet. The Ritual Division.
Yeah, but if you're gonna go ahead and work in an organization like this or SCP, you do realize you're gonna have to sign away at least some part of your sanity or your livelihood.
I've always loved this room. It speaks to me. I remember it every time. Every time I think about this game, I think about this particular like area specifically.
Because
Ow, my
it's
bones!
Because it's a giant tree growing in the middle of a room.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Also, there's a different. I had to lower the difficult. I had to lower the volume down again. Ah! Stop this! I fucking hate these guys. The trick is literally just. The trick is throw one rock, then throw another rock. Because they dodge out of the way of the first one, or they don't. I guess they just don't
Hit him
sometimes.
with the
Hit him
do
with
the
the
wrestling thing and hit him with the bench.
Oh God, they're hitting it with the metal chair.
Oh, what's this? What's this? They're pulling the tables out. Ah, fuck, God, it's
Jesse
my
Faden
witness,
would do
bro.
amazing in WWE. They just gotta put her in the ring with the nuclear launch codes, and she'll fucking deliver. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants and research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where do these plants even come from? No one seems to remember what they were when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are being invaded by houseplants worth looking into? Dr. Lewis. Con, your microphone is just like completely fucking shitting the bed, actually.
Okay.
No, it actually got worse. Like, this isn't just me, right? Like, Con's phasing out of reality.
Yeah, it sounds like she's been connected to a different mic altogether.
Okay. How about
Now you're back.
You are now perfectly audible.
Awesome. I have no idea what happened.
Anyway,
Like I was
gas
saying,
concrete, baby! Woo!
Eat hot lead and asphalt, bitch!
When Jessie says, I'll make you taste asphalt, she means that literally sometimes.
Curb 'em!
The only time brutalist architecture has ever been good is when we can weaponize it. Like, example.
The funny thing is, you're absolutely right.
With the chair!
The chair! Use the chair!
See, this is why you invest heavily in the one that just lets you throw shit back and throw shit at people.
Awesome.
Poisson.
I'm sorry. Just looking around, seeing all these people just floating up in the air like that is just cracking me up.
I mean, like, you know, it gotta feel kind of good to be, like, floating in the air like that, though, you know? Sure, you're possessed by, like, an awful, horrible, like, unknowable, ethereal creature, but, like, it probably kind of feels a little bit good, though. You know?
Probably.
Like the weightlessness?
Black rock analysis.
Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in these bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great work. It's always great to work with you. I finished that comparative analysis of the 2 Blackrock samples you sent. The prism, or whatever you call it, I filled them in the usual place under C for Carla. Any mnemonic device, right? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert.
She's not into you, dude. Really.
Hubie's trying his best. It's hard to It's hard to find people outside of your job when your job is saving the world from devastation.
Yeah,
if you unite all peoples within your nation.
I don't feel like doing the whole Team Rocket bit. I immediately regret starting it out. Maybe later.
Maybe next time.
Oh wait, fuck, it's midnight. God damn it. I gotta go find a fucking point of control. Maybe if I keep going, I'll just run into one.
That's a lot of question marks.
Oh, my nose is actually bleeding now. Holy shit.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
It's not enough control.
It just happens sometimes.
It's an anomaly. It has nothing to do with this character's entire sexual prowess. And Orange is not intimidated or aroused at all. That you can take to the bank.
I think it's funny because like Jesse Faden and like most protagonists in like in these kind of games have like crazy ridiculous abilities and are generally pretty threatening from like on like a fundamental level, but they're all just so darn quirky that you can't really take them too seriously.
Pull up the map again.
Honestly, I think it'll just load us up to a recent checkpoint if we can't find like a proper control point. Oh yeah, here's HRAs.
And if you can't find a proper control point or checkpoint where in your game, be sure to check out the Saga Song of Beaglesaurus. It won't help you in your game, but it will help your enthusiasm, your state of mind.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, look forward to me maybe at some point in the future releasing my first written thing called Records of the Moonscarred, a story about ideally about lesbians in a similar control bureau type situation, trying to like figure out their place in the world, but they have to fight they have to fight demons. With demons.
Is it all sapphic or where's the setting exactly?
Modern day, probably upstate New York.
Well, I'm from Utica, and I've never heard of this book before.
Anyways, that'll be it for Control. This is great. I'm glad I got to revisit this game. It's very fun. We'll be doing more of this, ideally sometime in the future. Although, In Stars and Time should probably take some kind of precedent. We'll do that later, though. All right. Good night, everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.